Hello there and welcome to day 2 of Scott Antique Market October 2022 haul. So yesterday I showed you what I picked up on day 1, Thursday of Scott Antique Market. Today we're gonna dive into Friday and see what I picked up. Just as a reminder, things are not cleaned. They still have stickers on them. They're disgusting, but I want to show you guys firsthand what I picked up. This first piece is a Villeroy and Boch. So this is another brand that does very, very well for me because their pieces are very unique. This is an Art Deco style lady with her macaw. I think that's the bird. It's not, I can't remember. These pieces are not hand painted. This is transfer sticker. This is the sign, Villeroy and Boch Luxembourg. And it is a trinket dish. So that was the first piece. This next piece I found on day 1, but I didn't pick it up. Went ahead and left it, and when I saw it on day 2, I picked it up. It's this Tonala, Mexico signed fish plate. It does have the holes for hanging. Tonala is hit or miss. It's very popular right now, but only if it has something. Like the floral ones don't do very well, but if it has fish or if it has butterflies or if it has birds, those are the 3 most popular patterns. Even like the deer and the swans and stuff like that, those aren't as popular as like the fish and the birds. So when I looked up, for example, when I looked up Tonala plates, because this is my first Tonala plate, usually I get their figurines, like their animal figurines. When I looked them up, just generally Tonala plate, they were like $10, $12. But then when I put Tonala fish plate, then we were getting into the sold $39, $49. So just something to be aware of when you are looking for Tonala pottery. And that is as of now. That could change as any of this stuff changes all the time. This was actually from day 1 yesterday, but I actually got this Japanese rice bowl or like side dish bowl for myself to use. I really, really wish there was more of these because I wanted to have like a set, but I went ahead and picked this one up for myself to use. And then I just got this empty Lord & Taylor box because yesterday I talked about black and white, so I love striped, white, anything. Green is my favorite color, and the Lord & Taylor mark was just nostalgic for me. So I remember when my grandma used to take me to Lord & Taylor to get like her suits or to shop for church clothes. So that was just a nostalgic thing, so I picked that up. This next piece, I was really surprised to see the value of, but I didn't find any in this pattern or shape. It's signed Hilborn, but it also has a stamp that says Made in Canada. It's this beautiful like handkerchief looking vase with these abstract flower pattern, and it's also painted on the inside. I just love this folded pottery look. And then like I said, here is the signature, and right here the stamp says Made in Canada. So I thought that was very unique. You usually see Made in Scotland, like I showed you that vase yesterday, Made in Ireland, you see Made in USA obviously, but you never see like Made in Canada. So I thought that was very cool. And then even though I looked it up over there and the value wasn't that high, I still picked it up because I thought, again, it was just, you don't see Made in Canada. This is one of those pieces where I kept picking it up and putting it down, and then I pass and I look and I'm like, oh, I already picked that up and put it down. Then I picked it up and put it down again. And then the 4th time, literally it was like the 4th time I looked at, like, okay, fine. And I just put it in my basket. It's this little duck, and this duck, like the style of like the layering of the wings, and then also it has its feet on the bottom. So I felt like it was like so just intriguing and interesting. And I think because it has the feet and this little point, it is meant to sit and to serve a purpose. I didn't notice this until actually my dad was here looking at my haul, and he saw that inside the open mouth has like this rough tongue, and we think it's like a letter holder or a note holder. And so I felt like that it really made sense, and it was like really, really cute. But what I was saying about the style, it looks like Persian style or Egyptian style. As you can tell, it's a theme here. And like I said previously, this guy brings whole estates with him down from New York and New Jersey. And so usually there is like a theme because it's coming out of the same house, or there's like multiple houses, but each house you can tell had a theme. So this theme, there was like a lot of Egyptian things, a lot of Russian things. Last time it was a lot of Italian things. So you can definitely tell that it comes out of one estate or just a couple of estates, but then the theme stays the same across all the inventory. So this seems like Persian or Middle Eastern or Egyptian or something, just like with the style. I thought it was really, really cool. And this color is very popular right now. Staying along the lines of like animals, this camel clay pottery is signed on the bottom Israel with some Hebrew characters. This looks like an incense holder. In my opinion, I don't see any other use for it. It also has a hole coming out of the butt, I guess, to put an incense this way, or you can stick them this way. I honestly can't see any other use for this, but if you have any idea, please let me know. I thought he was just really, really cool. And with the signature on the bottom, I felt like he was a quality piece. So I picked him up, and I still need to do my research. This next piece is another one of those where I'm like, why is this still here? And the person that sold it to me, and the reason why I say the person is because it's not the same guy, and again, I'll get into that. He even picked it up and was like, that's a good piece. Like I could tell that he kind of regretted not getting it for himself. It has the original stopper undamaged, which is great. It's like this skin, iridescent, scaly, snaky style. The shape is beautiful. It is hand blown. It has the pontil mark. It does have a signature, a date, and a number. So the number probably means that this was made by a company, a factory that mass produced these, but it is an older piece. It's 1986. The maker is Felon, F-I-L-L-I-N or F-E-L-L-E-N. So I've seen both. So it seems like people don't know which one it is, but all of their stuff is perfume bottles or oil bottles. So I knew I was on the right track, and I knew I found the right people. But I literally found 4 listings. 2 of them had F-I-L-L-I-N and 2 of them had F-E-L-L-E-N. Like I said, the description's the same, the style is the same, the signature, the picture signatures that were on the listings was exactly the signature that I have with the number and the same placement. So I knew I had the right style or the right person, but it seems like people are a little bit split on how to spell it. So but anyways, beautiful, beautiful perfume bottle. And again, huge collectors of glass blown perfume bottles out there. This piece is really kitschy and really cute. It's just a platter. It's not for hanging. It definitely is for use. Little kitchen chicken platter. Again, black and white. I'm very, very attracted to it. And anything that's abstract or like studio art pottery looking is right up my alley. It is signed on the back Palmer. I couldn't find anything right away, but definitely I'll continue to do my research, and I need to do a Google image search. But yeah, so that's that piece. So the last two pieces I picked up from the first batch are these two Royal Copenhagen vases. I slowed down on buying Royal Copenhagen because recently the value has depreciated a lot. So you've heard me say that the value has depreciated on some of these pieces, but those pieces I'm like attached to stylistically, era-wise, pattern-wise. So there are certain things that even if they depreciate, I will continue to buy. Like for example, Balik, the Ireland bone china or porcelain, the very thin porcelain, that has depreciated. It still sells for me, and I will still continue to buy it. Royal Copenhagen is something that I'm not too attached to, but when I saw these two vases not damaged, I was like, okay, I have to get them, because I usually always find them damaged. Like I've sold damaged pieces before, and it just breaks my heart because like they do have that distinctive look. Like you can tell from a mile away they're Royal Copenhagen, but because they're so lightweight ceramic or porcelain, they do tend to chip a lot. So this is the first one. This it just has flowers on it, nothing on the back. Here's the stamp on the bottom, Royal Copenhagen. Not too valuable, but still very pretty, and I'm glad I picked it up. This one is a little bit more valuable. Another thing with Royal Copenhagen is the size doesn't really matter. It's the pattern that matters. So the fact that this has thorns on it, so even though it's floral, the thorns do very well, and anything with the butterfly does very well. Again, part of this business is all in the eye of the beholder and what buyers want and what collectors want at the moment. So right now, anything with Royal Copenhagen that has a flower on it, a butterfly on it, is the popular pieces. And then also, like I said, the thorns, just because that's not as common. And then again, the stamp, the Royal Copenhagen stamp. So I'm excited to put this one up for sure to see how it does. The other one might stay for a little while, and I might just barely double my money on it. But again, I picked them up, they were not damaged, and I thought, what the heck? And with any of these vendors, that the more you buy, the less the price is. To add in pieces like that just to get the price down is not a bad thing. So that box was not as big as the first set of stuff. I still want to be able to bring quality, not necessarily quantity. So what I love about my eBay store is seeing how far I've come and the quality that I'm able to bring, but then also the fact that I have such a big range. I have things for $5 all the way to things for $500. So I love that I'm able to offer that range, and I love that I'm able to offer the quality that I'm able to offer now. So I'm very proud of where my eBay store is currently. That doesn't mean it's perfect. I'm still filtering out some older things that I just want to get rid of and move on so that I can continue to offer better, high quality pieces that are very collectible. And I am so happy that I'm able to find these pieces, to rescue these pieces, so that they can be loved once again by all of you guys. So that's everything that I bought. Friday, I knew that I was gonna return just to see what was left over, and I wanted to just get there when the boxes were open. So I usually don't venture around the rest of the antique mall, but I did this time. Before I show you the two main pieces that I'm so excited for, I did pick up some Italian micro mosaics for myself. I do collect them. I got a little raku, like mini vase And then I also got a crewel piece. That's currently in the garage, but that will probably go up on Facebook Marketplace just because of the size, and I don't really sell them, and they go really, I don't really ship them, and they go really quickly on Facebook Market. But I might do a short of those things that I also bought, but I'm not really including in the haul because they're not going up on eBay. These two pieces are going up on eBay. You guys know I love my Kokeshi dolls. I showed me picking them up in one of my Shop With Me videos, and I do talk about them quite a bit. These are so unique. I've never seen Kokeshi dolls like this. What I'm thinking is that these work, so these come off. These were probably on full length like Kokeshi doll bodies, and then someone took them off and made this base for them, or maybe they did come like this originally. The only reason why I'm speculating this is because I cannot find anything like these. But these are definitely very mid-century. I can see these in a 1950s, 60s home, like in a living room. I don't know, in a bookshelf. Very mid-century, the way that they are displayed. There are some Japanese characters here, so maybe names of, I don't know, names. I really don't know. They do have some paint loss, but not too bad. These are definitely old. Again, another thing that is being made until today, so you can pick these up in Japan or in souvenir shops. Obviously, those don't go for much, maybe $20. And actually, the person that sold me these, I actually buy pottery from him. So again, on my mantle, I'm not sure if you can see the pottery, but there is a black and white Italian pottery right in the middle with gold. I bought that from him, so he knows me as the pottery girl. And so I stopped by his booth. We always talk and, you know, how is business and what have you found and where have you been and all that kind of stuff. And so I found these with him, and at first he wanted, I think 60 or 40, or the crewel piece I also got from him. So I think he wanted 60 for both. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, he was like, do you know what these are called? And I said, yeah, they're Kokeshi dolls. I've sold some for $20 and I've sold some for $200. So it's just like, if we can't find them, I can't really, you know, like, I don't really know. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I ended up taking both for 40. So 20 for these and 20 for the crewel. I know these are older pieces and I know they're worth more than 20. I really don't want to undervalue them. So I'm probably going to take a little bit of time before I actually end up selling these, because I want to know the value of them and I want to know the history a little bit more, because like I said, the style, usually for those of you who know Kokeshi dolls, you see the ones with the bodies, the straight bodies. So those were really exciting to find. This next piece is going to live with me for just a little bit. It's this beautiful pottery beggar. I guess my husband called it a beggar. I think maybe also like a woman, she's like cooking or offering something. I can just see this as like a candy dish, or even if you want to put like a short flower arrangement. I don't know. It's absolutely beautiful. The details on the face and the hands. I mean, it's definitely abstract and crude, but at the same time, it just has so much character. It's very heavy. It does have a signature or like a stamp down here at the bottom. I don't know. I absolutely love this piece. I only paid $30, which is crazy because I came around the corner, I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I saw the sticker on it. There was a sticker, 45. I was like, there is no way that's only 45. And I would have paid it, but I'm cheap, especially when it comes to reselling, and then I'm even cheaper when it comes to buying for myself. And I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. It's probably definitely gonna be sold, but I want to just enjoy it for a little bit. So I just asked the lady, I said, what's the best that you can do on it? And she said, what about 30? And I said, I will take it. I didn't even hesitate. So this, I know I said this piece was my favorite yesterday, but now that I am showing this piece today, I think I have to say this one is my favorite find of the weekend. And I still don't even know who made it, what it's about. But it'll probably be offered up. I don't know. I might put a don't want to sell price on it. But it's living on one of my cabinets here in my kitchen for now, just because it's so unique and so cool. And pottery is my thing. Pottery will always be my thing, even though I can appreciate things like this and the glass and the kokeshis and all that. Pottery will always be my thing. But anyways, that's everything that I got. I really, really hope that you enjoyed finishing up my haul with me today. If there's any information that you can give me on any of these pieces, please don't hesitate to leave it down in the description box below. I am hoping to have all of these things up on eBay between the end of this week and the end of next week. So please check out my eBay if you haven't already. Also, I did start a TikTok, if you don't know, so check out my TikTok. I tease all of these things and I let you guys know officially when I am posting items up on my eBay. And also, it's another way for us to chat and just learn from each other about these pieces. So yeah, so that's it. That was Scott October 2022. I hope you enjoyed my haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing these pieces, and I hope you learned something. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.